Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Green. This is another in my lessons in Algebra 1, and we're going to look at percentages again today, but we're going to look at trying to apply percentages. And so I'm going to come up with an application here, but I just want to make certain these are things that I have done last time. We played that game a little bit, and then it says Coinbank. What in the world was I thinking about here? Well, you know what? I am going to do a little bit of trickery here. Let's see here. I do have it. Here it is. There is a part of the lesson. It's an activity in the lesson that you're going to be doing. It's a fun way to use percentages to estimate the value of the coins in a jar. This requires knowing the weight of each type of coin, which you could research. You can find how much each coin is supposed to weigh, and the weight of all the coins. You can do this by putting it on a scale, and it'll tell you the approximate percentage of each coin in the jar, and then you can do by taking a random sample. Okay, there's a spreadsheet to estimate the value of the coins in the jar. It's this one right here. I'm going to click on it right there and open it up. It'll take it a second or two here to open up. Of course, it gives me an error message when it does it the first time. There it goes. And so I'm going to go ahead and drag that over here to the screen where you guys can see what's going on. It says, okay, starting at the top here. It says directions. Do not modify the shaded cells. These cells contain formulas or other fixed information that needs to be there. I'm sorry. When I try to do things, it sometimes gets a little bit wonky on me here. Okay? I'm trying to expand this just a little bit so you can read all the instructions here. Okay. If you change one by accident, open the original document back up so that you can get to that original information again. Okay? So you don't want to, no, please don't do that. Thank you. You don't want to be changing the information. That's what it's trying to tell you. Leave it alone. Cool. So let's see here. You have to do it like this so that I can see what's going on. Okay. 2. Think of the spreadsheet as the virtual coin jar. You can adjust what's in the number of quantity that's in each row, and it'll help you. Okay? Your goal is to estimate the total value of the actual coins in the jar and go from there. Okay? Next, the coins are weighed, and the total weight is found to be 1,642 grams. Okay? That's your total weight. Up here in 3, it says your goal is to estimate the total value in the coin jars. The coins were roughly mixed up in a handful, and a handful is randomly selected. The sample contained 30 pennies, 3 nickels, 9 dimes, and 13 quarters. Because this sample was a random sample, the percent of each type of coin in the sample is close to the percent of the type that's in the whole jar. So we're going to write a little spreadsheet here. And the spreadsheet's already written for us, so we don't have to do much with it. Okay? And it's saying we got pennies, and the coin value of a penny is 1 cent. Nickels, coin value is 5 cents, 10 cents, 25 cents. You got that, right? Our total value is going to be right down here when we get all said and done. Our mass, the total that we had, was 1,642 grams, right? Well, what they've got there is the mass of each one of the different types of coins. 250, 5, 20, so forth. Okay? Yeah, 1,642. They're going to add up and get the total mass here. Our percents here are based upon that sample. Okay? So let's see here. They gave us a sample of what? 30 pennies, 3 nickels, 9 dimes, and 13 quarters. Total of 55 coins in our random sample. Okay? Now, what I want to show you is, see how these percentages filled in here? We want to try to keep those percentages the same, but we want this number to go up to that number. So I'm going to take my handy dandy little calculator here, and I'm going to say, I'm going to take that number, 1,642, divided by 184.12, and I get 8.9, approximately 9 times, right? So to get the right mass, I need to multiply times 9. So I'm going to take each one of these numbers and multiply times 9. 30 times 9 is 270. 3 times 9 is 27. 9 times 9 is 81. 13 times 9 is 90, and 27 is 117. Left the percentages virtually the same. Look at my weight here. Real close to that weight there. My total value, $41.40. That's one way that we can get real close to this, right? You know, how far off are we? We're off by 15 grams. Okay? Well, let's see here. I couldn't add another, let's see here. Wait. Yeah. 15 grams. I could add 3 quarters to it. I could add 3 times 6. 6 pennies. 3 quarters, 6 pennies. I could add 3 nickels. Any combination thereof would get me up here. So let's just try and add 6 of these. 276. Look at that. I went over by 30. Okay, 270. I have 6 too many. That's what it's trying to tell me. Oh, okay. So let's take away 6 from 270. That's 268. No, 64. My weight is right on. That's where I get $41.34. Go back up to that 270. Now if I come down here and take away, these were $5.67 a piece, and let's see here, to get to 15, I would have to take away 3 of them. So 114. Yeah, that's pretty darn close to the weight. So it's somewhere between that $40.65 and $41. And $41.40. That'd kind of be my range. So somewhere around $41. If I were estimating, I'd say $41. That's one way that you can use this. This is an example of using percentages. How are we using percentages? Well, we got the percentages right here, didn't we? And we used this, and we found a percentage that this was of that, and we multiplied each one of these numbers by that percentage. Where did these numbers originally come from? They were we reached in there, grabbed a handful, and got the count of those coins, and that left us the count spread out over all of them. So it is a way that you can use percentages, and I'm just trying to give it to you so that you know what's going on. It's one of the problems that you're going to run into in the lessons that you're doing. Okay? Hopefully that helps and explains it just a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to bring them to the class, to the tutoring session, so that we can make certain we get everything out in the open. Talk to you later. Bye.